Y'all need to help Steven Phillips out over there. Out the door and off the radio.
Here's Steven Phillips.
All righty, folks, we're coming in on this Tuesday morning. I guess it is. Is it Tuesday?
It is Tuesday. You're right.
All right, I got her now, boys. I slept last night and forget. You know how that goes, right? You do that a lot, being your age.
No, I don't.
No.
Quite frankly.
Hey, man, they busted this guy, man. They busted this guy at McDonald's that shot the CEO. You keeping up with all that?
Yeah. How's that for a hitman?
I think this is
Luigi Mangione.
Hey, let me tell you something. You can make fun if you want
like
to, but
Sopranos.
I think this thing is gang related. It's gang related.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, think about it, man. He's got a whole game. What about Mario? You got Mario. You got Princess Peach. And Toad. You got, Princess Daisy. You got all these brothers.
What are you talking about?
Luigi's brother, Mario. I mean, and then all the other rough.
Was the Mario brothers' last name weren't Mangione, was it?
Well, we really didn't know, but now we do. And I'm just thinking that Mario is bound to be tied into this somewhere, because if you see Luigi, you see Mario and Toad. Don't forget Toad. What about Toad? I'm telling you, these some bad guys.
You're obviously a game player, huh?
Do you not think there's some connection there?
No, I don't. I'm not into that conspiracy theory, but others I'm starting to come around on.
Oh, okay. I'm just telling you, Luigi and Mario, they're brothers, and everything that happens together. So there's more to this than meets the eye. Yeah.
And I appreciate you just telling me.
Well,
that's what you do.
You have to analyze this kind of stuff.
You're just saying this stuff.
You have to analyze this kind of stuff, and there's a big gang of them, man. There's a gang of them.
Okay.
The Mario brothers. They're worse than the Teflon Don. What's the Teflon Don? What was his name? Don.
Oh, geez. John Gotti.
Gotti, yeah. The Mario brothers they're rougher than the Gotti family. So,
yeah.
I don't know, man. This is kind of strange though to me. I don't know. You catch up on all this stuff that first of all, he comes from a wealthy family. He was obviously, according to what I'm reading, he was a valedictorian. He
went to Ivy League College.
Had everything in the world going for him, and he had had a back issue. Something happened to his back or something. Some kind of medical issue with his back.
I don't know that they've tied that to him directly. He had a X-ray of a back with screws in it.
Right.
But I don't think they've said whether or not that was his back or a relative of his or what that was.
See, that's the thing, though. I mean, everybody talks about how he's a super nice guy. I mean, outgoing, valedictorian, and all that. And that's why, when you look at these people, these crazy people, like you'd think like Harry, would probably be somebody that would, do something crazy because he's crazy. But it's the normal people that's like the ones that's doing all this stuff.
And that's scary.
Yeah.
When it's normal people.
Yeah.
I mean. You expect, you talk, walking down the street and somebody's talking to themselves out loud. You expect that person to do something crazy.
Yeah.
But somebody just walking down the street,
it's the person that's out there
business.
picking up trash. It's complaining about people littering. That's the one that does it. That's the one that, it seems like it is. But they've caught him. Okay, so they caught him a week later at McDonald's. He's at McDonald's. He actually was carrying the murder weapon, which they're saying now is one of the ghost guns you get that you put together. You following that? Am I right on this so far?
Yeah, you got it.
Had his fake ID with him.
Yeah. Multiple.
Yeah. And then written manifesto. I guess that's all the stuff he's planning to do with the gun, loaded gun, and the suppressor that he made himself. I mean, would you think, if I was a hired hitman, I would think after I'd done the deed, I would be getting rid of that stuff. Would you not think?
Yeah, I mean, there's the East River and the Hudson River right there, just get unloaded.
Yeah, but he kept all this stuff.
You wouldn't want to carry around all the evidence, but apparently he did, so.
Well, you think.
I tell you the strange thing for me.
Right.
You said he was arrested at McDonald's, and it was a McDonald's employee who thought he looked like the guy who called the police in Alatoona. Now the McDonald's is getting death threats. and people are attacking him on social media.
Well, that's where they're making this guy out to a hero. I mean, I'm not saying
What? Yeah, I mean, come on, he's not a hero. He's a murderer, allegedly.
Okay, well, let's go back just a little bit. How about George Floyd? I mean, they have got a statue of him out there, right?
Yeah,
And they're making him a martyr, a hero martyr.
yeah. He was a street thug.
And then we got this guy that just got released. He found not guilty for the subway thing. And
that is justice.
I know that's justice, but there's still a lot of people out there. I mean, we got this one guy. It's been 4 years since Black Lives Matter protest, and a black man still can't even make harmless threats on a subway without being killed by a white man because of the color of his skin.
No, it wasn't because of the color of the skin. The guy said, "I'm here to kill the people."
Right.
Yeah.
He
was just a good citizen reacting.
He said he fears George Floyd died for nothing.
Were you laughing?
I am laughing. I really am.
You're really suppressing your giggles, though. They didn't come across that.
I'm trying my best.
But I could see you giggling over there.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Where are we at now? What happened to real heroes?
It gets stranger and stranger, doesn't it?
Well, he found not guilty, and I'm like you. I think that's great that he did that. But this thing it just keeps a lot of this stuff just don't add up. I mean, you figure if he's smart, he would have got rid of all that stuff. Everybody says he was smart, but I don't know. He still had all the evidence. Or did he have the evidence? Now, here we go with conspiracy theories. What if he just looked like the guy and they had all the evidence? Like, hey, we got a report of this guy in McDonald's. Bring the stuff. Hurry.
Bring the stuff. Yeah, they planted it.
Bring all the stuff.
Yeah.
And then the guy sitting there eating his Happy Meal, just enjoying himself, looking at his laptop, searching YouTube, watching Phillips Run Drip and Bubble Company. And next thing you know, it's freeze.
Well, that was probably the tip-off that he was a bad guy. They monitor that YouTube video, don't they?
Yeah, I guess they do.
Aren't people who watch that under investigation?
I'm gonna tell you, man.
Some kind of watch list.
That is the worst feeling in the world when you're sitting there and it's like 6 o'clock in the morning and you're sleeping and you hear, "Come out with your hands up. We've got your house surrounded."
Happens regularly at the Phillips house.
Bring the stuff. Yeah. What do you think? Do you think Mario was involved with Luigi on this hit?
Probably, yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. I think there's a whole herd of them, man. I think there's a gang involved in this.
So this is what you guys are talking about.
It's good that your personal assistant has shown up to get you back on track here.
Get my back on track.
Is that what I am? Wow, I got upgrade, man. I got a raise, man. I'm his personal assistant.
If you remember, Steven kept saying, "Look that up, Peggy. Look that up, Peggy."
Look it up. Look it up.
I could call you the fact checker, but what you looked up was not fact.
But they got a lot of people. I've got some news lady. Where was this at? I need to. What is it? It's actually bragging about it. I can't remember.
Bragging about what?
About this guy getting killed. About this CEO. She says she's all proud about it. She's where is it? Taylor Lorenz. Who is that? Taylor Lorenz.
Was she a CNN reporter?
I don't know if she's that or what's it say?
Well, the thing about it is we know more about this dude now, Mario.
Right.
Right? Isn't his name Mario?
No, that's Luigi.
Luigi. But a lot of the stuff that's been coming out about him, I haven't really been following it too much, but a lot of people are saying we know more about him than we do the guy who tried to shoot Trump.
Yeah, it's crazy. You're right. We do. Taylor Lorenz, if I'm saying that right, states she felt joy after the murder of the United Healthcare CEO. And this was on Piers Morgan's interview last night. She felt joy.
Yeah.
That's crazy, ain't it?
Well, hey, the head of the North Carolina Medical Association put out a statement that ended up saying something in light of the way the insurance company handles health care. This kind of stuff is understandable. So he was almost justifying what had gone on.
Right.
Then I guess he got so much blowback, he took that down and put another statement out.
I'd have been all right if they'd just whooped him or something. You know what I'm saying? Just draw the line in the sand, say, me and you're fixing to go around here.
You are the problem, Steven.
Why would you not think?
You get it started. It's okay to whoop the guy.
I think I would be all right with that. I mean,
and then what if the guy is bigger than you?
Well,
then,
that's the thing, man. When you
then
go,
you got to go to the gun.
let
right?
me
Or
explain you something here. This is something I learned back years ago. When you go to whoop somebody's hind end, you're gonna be carrying one with you. So just always remember that.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
because there'll be two hind ends there. Yep, they will be.
Yeah.
And
That's true.
Yeah, there's true. But yeah, I don't know. That's the thing about it. And and here's the thing. I mean, how long did it take them to catch this guy?
A week.
A week to catch this guy, and they did it with all the surveillance on that they found on New York, with all the video cameras and all that stuff.
Yeah, they watched him on TV. I mean, they watched him go into the bus terminal and didn't come out, and then they draw the conclusion, I think he took a bus.
Well, that's the way it's FBI, right?
I don't know that it was FBI.
Was it?
It was local law enforcement. It was not a federal crime.
So why don't we send the local law enforcement to the White House and see who had that bag of cocaine? Because we still don't know who had the bag of cocaine. Do we know who had the bag of cocaine?
We know. We're just not admitting.
We can solve this. We can solve this crime in 5 days.
It's out.
But we don't know. We don't know who had the cocaine. And everybody's speculating Biden or Kamala, but we still don't know. Inquiring minds want to know.
It was a communal bag.
Oh, what?
A little for you, a little for me.
Yeah. And they have the them video cameras all over the place up there at the White House, do they not?
Yeah, but they were blurry.
Oh yeah, they got that.
I mean, we can video from 25,000 miles in space. We can see Orion or whatever they're looking at, some other galaxy, and it's crystal clear.
They have those blurry cameras like they use for getting Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And the bank robbers.
You know, they could take them pictures back years ago, man. Back in the 50s, they could take them pictures from however many miles out.
Yeah, the U-2. That's what the U-2 did.
Mm-hmm.
And what the other one, the Blackbird, the SR-71.
Yeah, you could take the pictures all out from them. And you could take pictures. I mean, they can take pictures from space, and you can see all the planets out there. Or if you just want to do it from your living room, just go buy Packies and pick up some of his stuff and stick it right there in the living room.
Yeah, you'll see the planets.
You see the planets as you go rolling by. So anyway, well, let's jump to a quick break, folks. All righty, we're back with you. We already got a caller this morning. Who we got there, Puddin'?
We got Charles.
Charles, what's going on, Charles? We don't have Charles. I thought you said we had Charles.
We had Charles. I guess he got
Are
tired
you drinking
of waiting.
again?
No, I think he got tired of waiting.
Call back, Charles. Call back, Charles. Yep. I reckon old Trump, he's a stirring it up with old Trudeau up there in Canada. Do you see that? You don't follow X, do you?
No.
Well, Donald J. Trump posted on X. It was a pleasure to have dinner the other night with Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada. I look forward to seeing the governor again soon, so we may continue an in-depth talk on tariffs and trade, the results of which will truly be spectacular for all. Governor.
Did you read that right?
I got it close as I could. Why you say that?
I mean, did he actually call him Governor Trudeau?
The other night with Governor Justin Trudeau of the great state of Canada, he said.
I don't understand how you can not like this guy, Pat. he's hilarious.
Yeah, okay.
What? That is hilarious. That is hilarious. He is so funny.
Yeah.
I wonder what Trudeau's thinking. How much longer before we get rid of him anyway?
We don't have him. The Canadians have him.
I know it, but they don't want him either.
Well, I think he's through the end of the year. I don't know why is he even involved? I mean,
we need to put
he's like a lame duck, isn't he?
We need to take some of our taxpayer money and buy a little island out somewhere and put the governor of California out there, and then let Trudeau be his partner. Have them two on one little island.
Gavin Newsom and what's his name? Justin
Trudeau. Yeah, I think they're just perfect together. Don't you?
That's a pair.
Yeah.
And we could call it It's perfectly normal.
There you go. Now you're talking.
That's what
It's
we call
perfectly
the island.
normal.
It's perfectly normal island.
Yeah. Yeah. That'd be
Put that. They need a doctor to put that a guy that dresses up like a woman that was the head of the doctors. Send her out.
Yeah, what is her name? Packy, I know you like her. You got
I'm
a
into that kind of
Rachel.
stuff. Rachel Levine. Yeah.
Oh, Rachel.
I follow
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I've got
What's
the
her real
poster.
name? Rachel. What is her real name?
Ronnie something. Ronnie Maxwell. Or, no, not Ronnie. That.
Poor Ronnie.
Ronnie, call in, son. Call in.
That slipped, Ronnie. I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah, Ronnie. Oh, Ronnie. Now he's Rachel. Yeah. He's gone, right? He's gone.
Well, not yet.
Why did they even confirm this guy? I don't understand how they even confirmed this guy, honestly.
They just looked away.
They looked away? You can't look away. That's one of them things like when you're in Walmart and you see them people, you can't look away.
The one guy's wearing a dog mask.
You can't look away. You try to look away, but you can't look away. And it's buried in your brain forever.
But it's in your best interest to look away, because if you don't, then it does become burned in your brain.
I know it, and it comes up at the weirdest times. You know, the memories. That's like I seen Junior Chastain naked, and ever so often, like just then, it come up in my mind. I can see him just plain as day, and it just runs the whole day.
Wait a minute.
What?
You saw him naked, and you can't get him to come on my show?
That's what I'm talking about. I can't. Yeah.
Are we talking intimate relationship?
No, man. I just walked in. He's standing there naked as a jaybird.
Okay.
And it just burns in your brain.
Was
you know
it really
what I'm saying?
necessary to tell people this though? Like, could we have not went around that fact? Or
Well, I'm just saying some things that you see you can't unseen. What has been seen cannot be unsung. What has been burdened has now been unburdened. You can't unburden what has been
Thank
seen.
you.
Right?
that's beautiful, dude.
Oh,
Very
Lord.
articulate.
I reckon old Pope Francis is excommunicating Apostle Paul over outdated views on women and marriage. So he's gone.
I think Paul will send lightning down from heaven and knock the Pope on his ass.
He can't because he kicked him out. Yeah, he kicked him out. So poor old Paul, he's out of here.
See, that's what you get when you read X. You get stories like that.
That's serious stuff, man. I
know it is serious stuff. Yeah.
I mean, how would it be, man? I mean, honestly, to be in heaven and everything going good and you're sitting up there and you're having a picnic and all your buddies around and Jesus, and next thing you know, they come to you and they're like, Mr. Phillips, we're going to have to inform you, you've been excommunicated. You have to leave. That would be sad.
Mm-hmm. Be like Harry Bond, little HOA director in heaven telling you, well,
yeah, you're out of here. Yeah. You ever been excommunicated, Packy?
just once, yeah. But I got back in.
Dude, how'd you do that? You had to pay?
Yeah, beer. Yeah.
Beer.
It's a long, complicated thing, yeah.
He had a lot of indulgences that he
Yeah,
cashed in.
indulgences, right, yeah.
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 That is it. AOA, see what I got. AOC said the subways will be safer if we looked up people like Daniel Penny. If we locked up, excuse me, I'll get her out here in a minute. AOC, let me start that over. I'm going to start that over.
What the heck? He was the good Samaritan who saved the people.
No. According to AOC, the subway would be safer if we locked up people like that. That's what she's saying.
Yeah. Therein lies a good example of what's wrong with the world.
Well, that's the thing, you know, and you got these people about, you know, gun control and all that kind of stuff, and I'm all for the police. I mean, don't take me wrong, and sheriff and all that, and I know they're there to help. But if there's somebody in your house and you call 911, how long is it going to take them to get there?
A few minutes.
Okay, so
your life is going to be over.
let's just say it takes them 5 minutes.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 5 minutes.
You can just ask them,
Really?
hang on a second. Can you just wait? Can you
I
wait a
have
minute?
called the police. I'll be gone by then, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But that's the way. I mean, how do you figure?
I don't know how you figure that.
Well, she's awful upset about it. She's crazy.
Well,
Did she get reelected?
Political agendas trump everything common sense.
Well, and another question. Okay, we were talking about George Floyd. What's the guy's name? Derek Chauvin. What's his name? The guy that got locked up for it. The police officer that actually held him down and he passed away.
You're talking about George Floyd.
Yeah, George Floyd. Derek. whatever his
Chauvin
last
or
name
whatever.
is. The question is, should he be pardoned? Should he be pardoned now that Trump's going in? Should he be pardoned? What do you think?
I don't think so.
No?
No, I don't. I don't think so. I think he was pretty clearly excessive force.
Well,
Even though he was on fentanyl, even though
here's the thing that
wasn't George Floyd on fentanyl? Didn't he have he was a felon on fentanyl, and
Yeah,
but there may be a little bit more to the story than just the guy tried to kill him. And
do you not think that this I mean that's the thing back when all this was going on. It was a very political, I don't say political, but it was very publicized that everybody was against this guy, and that if he didn't get convicted, there would be riots, and there were already riots and all that stuff going on. And do you not think that persuaded a lot of folks to vote guilty on that? I mean, it'd be hard to, I guess what I'm saying is with all the hoopla going on during that time, do you not think that maybe weighed in on his conviction a little bit?
it's possible that had an impact on the jury.
Right.
But when you agree to serve on a jury, you're not supposed to let that cloud your judgment.
Oh,
You're
come
supposed
on,
to
man.
you're supposed to look at the facts and make your judgment based on the facts alone.
But do you really believe that happens?
No, I don't.
Right.
I don't believe that happened. I think people are well intentioned. They try to do that. But I think even subconsciously you're influenced by what's going on around you.
Well, I think so too. And I mean, that's just like, okay, you get up there in court and you're dealing with a bunch of crooks, and they say, "Do you agree to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?" And you say, "Yeah." I mean, how many people do you think actually get up there and tell the truth? I mean, in reality.
Well, that's a different story. I mean, it depends on what you've actually done. Is the penalty for perjury worse than what the crime that I've done or the thing that I'm going to lie about? That would be the only time I would see people justified to lie. Like if I'm on trial for murder,
Right.
and they want me to testify and I swear that oath and then I lie, perjury's like, all right, yeah, I got a hangnail here.
But what if you got like Puddin is going to be your backup guy? He's going to be your alibi. Puddin's going to be your alibi. But Puddin was nowhere around, so he's going to get up there and say, "Hey."
If that is the case, then you just go ahead and plead guilty because you ain't got a chance in hell.
You ain't heard Puddin lie. He can lie. He can tell you a lie today, and a month later he'll tell you the same lie. He don't even miss a beat, man. He's quick like that.
Poor Puddin.
Yeah, I don't know. And you know something else that bugs me? A lot of the time you get evidence that proves that you're guilty or proves that you're innocent, and then they won't let you put it in the court. It's inadmissible because of some silly technical reason. Why?
Yeah, that silly technical reason.
Yeah.
That's generally called the law.
Yeah, well, I think we need to change that, because
Don't
if I
let
got
those-
evidence
don't
that
let-
you're
Don't
guilty.
let those get in the way of what you want to have done.
Well, if you're guilty and you got proof that you're guilty, but you can't say, "Hey, I've got the proof right here."
Yeah.
Well, you didn't get that proof right. Are you kidding? I did too. I got it from Bubba over there. Bubba give it to me. Well, you can't put it in there. So this guy goes to jail, or he gets off scot-free, and you got the proof.
The one thing we have to guard against is you getting appointed to be a judge.
Yeah, let me be the judge. I don't even have to have a jury. I can look them right in the eye and tell just in the heartbeat if they're guilty or not. Look at them beady eyes. Look at that crooked grin.
I just made my whole case.
Look at him.
I hope the president-elect is listening to the show and has no concept of appointing you to a federal judgeship.
Don't even put him in jail. He's too fat. He eats too much. We can't keep him up. Just take him straight on to the galley. Put him in
You are pretty judgmental, though. I noticed that.
I ain't, just judging. You ain't supposed to judge a book by its cover, but everybody does that, right?
I don't.
You're a liar. You are a liar. I've been with you in Walmart, man. You're like, look at this dude over here. I'm like,
you have graduated. Your immediate response is no longer "no, you're wrong." Now it's simply, "You're a liar."
You think Pat Malone shops at Walmart?
Oh no, he sends his pool boy out to Walmart and get all his stuff. He don't even leave the house.
He's upper crust.
Yeah, he's in a gated community. Yeah, he don't do nothing. He's got like a pool boy and he's got a butler. And
There you go. You've been reading X again, haven't you?
There you go. Oh, well, I don't know. Charles ain't going to call back in. We're going to take a break, folks. Y'all don't go nowhere. We're going to take a quick break. All righty, we're back with you. Everybody's doing good. Hey, look, I just come across this thing here. It says a search of the backpack. Now, we're talking about the shooter again. A search of the backpack at the police station turned up the black ghost gun, a firearm assembled from parts, making it untraceable. So a search of the backpack at the police station. I'm telling you, man, a conspiracy theory. Why didn't they search it at the McDonald's? They waited until they got to the police station.
To get contaminated by McDonald's grease.
Oh, maybe that's what it is. Oh, so they waited until they got to the police station. Now, I'm going to tell you, what if it had a bomb in it? You've seen that stuff on TV, how they do that. They're like, get back, get back, get back. But no, they loaded that in their car and drove it all the way to the police. I'm telling you.
That only happens in California and New York. This was in Alatoona, Pennsylvania.
Well, yeah, that's still them Yankees. They scared of their own shadow up there. You know how they are.
Well, I don't know.
Well, there's a good possibility. You know, they waited till they got to the police station. Huh?
Well, sometimes that's where they take people to question them.
But wouldn't you think you want to look in the backpack before you put it in your car?
I wouldn't put it in my car. I'd put it in somebody else's car. Like your car.
Yeah, you're the guy that's like, don't worry, Steven, I got you back.
Yeah,
I'll be way back over here.
We need to separate the backpack from the suspect. So I'll take the suspect. You take the backpack.
There you go. I reckon Nancy Mace is getting harassed up there at the Capitol. They jumped on her up there at the Capitol, and she says, you're not going to harass me over this. You use whatever bathroom your biological gender is. And that's how it works, okay?
Yeah, picking on Nancy Mace, I would think people would learn by now. She was the first female graduate from the Citadel. Don't you think she got picked on for like 4 years?
What's a Citadel anyway? Is that like
the military school in Charleston, South Carolina?
Well, I'm almost going to wonder, Puddin down here, he's worried he's going to lose his job, and he's pretty excited about this gender thing up there at the White House or at the Capitol. He wants to be the guy that verifies their biological pronoun before they go in the restroom. They're going to have somebody to check these people.
You got to have somebody for that. I mean, we have a name for like fact checkers. What would be the name for that?
Well, he wants to be the guy that, inspects the clientele coming in and that. Make sure that they're, their biological, their plumbing is coherent with the plumbing they're supposed to use.
But we can't create a job until we have a job title.
He'd do it for free, man. He'd do it for free.
Steven, come on, tell me what would we call it?
I don't know. Let me think about that. What would we call somebody that actually is a bathroom checker?
Richard Inspector.
Richard Inspector? Okay. Yeah, we can go with that. I can go with that. That's pretty good. They got to have somebody to check that. Who we got, Puddin'?
We got Don.
Don? What happened to Charles? Where's Charles, Don? You take Charles out?
Hey, Steven.
Hey, man.
Listen, I just want to give you a quick update on police procedures. They did check the bag at McDonald's. They're allowed to do a preliminary search for officer safety. But before they can do a forensic search at the station, they have to get a warrant.
So you think they looked down in there and seen the gun already?
I guarantee you they did. They checked that thing out. You're not going to take a bag that you don't know what's in it back to the station for the exact reasons that you said.
Well, Pat he'd throw it in the backseat of your car and let you haul it. He don't care. So now, you used to be a cop. Was you a cop?
Yeah, I was. The guys there at the station know me. I've been on a couple times.
Where was you a police officer at?
Where everyone is from this area, Florida.
Oh, okay, what part of Florida?
West Coast.
West Coast?
Yep, Tampa Bay area.
Oh, okay, Tampa. Yeah, Ybor City. I need some connections.
Oh, I've been to Ybor City many, many times.
I bet you got. Now, did you cover Ybor City back when you was a police officer?
No, I was north of there in the more rural area.
All right. Now, are you still a police officer now or not?
Oh, gosh, I'm a geezer now, man. I don't do any of that stuff.
So let me ask you this question. If I get pulled over by the law for speeding, what's a good thing I can say to get out of this ticket? I mean, what would be the, the go-to thing. I've tried like I've got to go to the bathroom. And he's like, well, you need to hurry up over at the bushes while I write this ticket. So it didn't help much.
I don't know, brother, about the only thing that worked with me is when the guy's wife was having a baby in the back seat.
I can do that. I could say my wife. Well,
What about a little bit of say hello to Mr. George Washington?
Yeah.
What?
No, you're talking a bygone era for that. That don't happen anymore.
oh, you'd have to.
I'm sure it doesn't happen.
How about my PayPal account now?
Yeah, you accept Venmo, officer?
You got too many cameras.
Oh, yeah, that's a bad thing about it, body cameras. Are you for or against body cameras?
It can go either way. If you're doing what's right, it's just going to show that you were righteous. And if you're wrong, well, you're wrong.
Yeah, you're right. Man, we sure do appreciate you calling in. We appreciate your service down there.
Hey, we got a T-shirt for you up here at the station, so we
Yeah,
can
we
pick
do.
it up.
Okay, guys, I'll stop by sometime and see you again.
Yeah, come on by.
All right, y'all be safe.
Now, Pat Malone doesn't like cops, though, so
He hates them.
but he won't
Oh,
be here.
jeez.
I reckon Marjorie Taylor Greene's house was, what do they call it, where they call them folks out there that do swatting or whatever. They do swatting.
I thought it was a bomb threat.
Well, that's what they call it, though. They call it swatting. That's what they.
No, swatting is entirely different.
Okay, then,
Yeah,
Mr.
Steven, it's
Rocket.
totally different. Duh.
Swatting, they call 911 and say,
There's a bomb at this house.
no, not a bomb.
Okay.
That burglars or somebody's in my house. Come quick.
Can I get to the story without you correcting me?
Go ahead. Try to be in close contact with reality, but go ahead. What else you got?
I reckon.
So there's a bomb in Marjorie Taylor's house, right?
Well, the sad thing about this is why everybody's on their way out there, because they think that Marjorie Taylor Greene's going to get blowed up. They had an accident, and a young lady lost her life because of this. Did you follow? Do you follow that?
No. Did this just happen?
Yeah, yesterday. I think that's sad. And, with this, I should have asked the cop, would this be connected if whoever called in the bomb threat, and surely they'll find out who it is unless it's the same people investigating the cocaine in the White House. Would they be
Yes.
connected to that?
Yeah, absolutely.
I think so, too.
Yeah, they should be.
Yeah. I would think.
I didn't know that somebody got hurt in the response.
Yeah, they did. There's actually a young lady, they said, got in an accident and was killed. That's just sad to me.
Yeah.
And CNN and Jake Tapper's motion denied for the defamation case. So it looks like somebody's fixing to get rich. Can't wait for that. Well, you're all for that. We got to watch what we say. I'd hate to get a defamation case. Somebody sue us for like $20, and there would be.
Well, you can't be defamed by someone who's always joking around.
Oh, you can't be, so I'm good.
No, nobody takes you seriously, so you got a blank check.
Oh, good. I got a blank check. What time is it? It's time to give something away. What are we going to give away today, Packy?
Hey, we got T-shirts. We got to give away some of those, and we also want to remind people that next week we're kicking off our Christmas toy drive. We're going to be at local restaurants.
Are we? We're going to be at the
Hey,
hole
guess
in the
who's
wall.
going to be hanging out?
We're going
with
to be
us?
at the hole in the wall.
Friday. That'll be Friday. Monday is the Ridges, the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen. We're going to be broadcasting from there.
Oh boy!
And then guess who's going to be with us on Monday, Thursday, and Friday?
Pat Malone,
Sherry.
Sherry Raines.
Yes.
All right.
Oh God!
My job here is done.
Oh Lord of mercy! She's like, the devil's scared of her.
Yeah.
Phew. Well, we got a caller.
We do. We got Linda.
We ain't even told him. Are you calling to talk or are you calling to win?
I'm calling to talk, but if there's something I'll win, I'll win.
Well, let me hear what's on your mind.
I don't want to be on the air.
Okay.
Okay.
You there?
Yes.
Well, you're on the.
You're on the air. Well, not really the air. You're on the radio.
No, I don't want to.
Do what now?
Okay, well, we can hang up on it. Go ahead and hang up.
We're going to jump to a break, folks. All righty, we're back with you, and we have got the question of the day. I don't even know what we're giving away, T-shirts or whatever we're giving away. We're going to give something away. But anyway, if you got to answer this question, what's the question, Pat?
Question is, what city was home to the first movie theater in the United States?
What city
was home to the first movie theater in the United States?
Oh, it'd have to be in California. Wouldn't you think it'd be in California?
And I'll tell you what we are giving away. This is a great prize here. We got a T-shirt, and we've also got a $25 gift certificate for all of the Ridges properties up there. So we're like Marina Station, you got the water park up there, the restaurant, the Oaks Lakeside Kitchen.
You get all that for $25?
All that, every single one of them, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like the whole place?
The whole place, man. Yeah.
For $25.
$25. Yeah, you can use this gift certificate at any of those places. So
give us a
answer
call.
that question.
Give us a call, 706-379-9770. Oh, what else? Who y'all got
Steven?
in? What?
That blank check I gave you,
Yeah.
one of your listeners said it'll probably bounce.
Yeah, that's Mike. He's a Democrat. Don't you think he's a Democrat?
No, I think he's funny.
Hey, we've got a first grade teacher, man. She got in all kinds of trouble because she wouldn't let her kids go to the bathroom and they peed on themselves. She's mean.
Isn't that what first graders do?
What? What? No, but she wouldn't let them go to the bathroom. Oh, mean teacher. They shouldn't let mean teachers in there. Did you ever have a mean teacher, Pat?
No, I had all good teachers because I was a perfect student.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you was.
I can see that. He'd be the one to tell on the other kids, probably. You know,
He was. Yeah.
Who you got, Lee?
We got Pam Passmore.
Hey, Pam.
Good morning.
Good morning.
You're gonna get the Ridges. You gonna get the whole Ridges for $25.
Woo woo.
That's like a multi-million-dollar operation up there for $25.
Hey man, you can't beat that.
What are you doing today?
I'm headed to work.
I hate that part. Where do you work at?
Oh, I own my own company, a window and screen company.
Oh, okay.
Was it called Glassworks? I think something like that.
Window work.
Window Works.
Window Works.
Yep.
So you make windows?
Used to back before they became dinosaurs. Now I order them.
Yeah, that's about the way to go. But then you do.
I got some jigs and presses I could turn into some boat anchors.
There you go. Well, now do you like clean windows or?
No. I replace insulated glass. Today I'm going out to repair a patio door slider. The rollers are bad in it.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's pretty.
Yes,
impressive.
Stephen. Women can do some work.
You're
you know.
a girl.
You know?
Women do work too.
You're a girl. Oh well. Ah, we're good. So, hey, what's the question, Pat?
What city was home to the first movie theater in the United States?
I believe it was New Orleans.
New Orleans.
I believe you are correct.
New Orleans?
Congratulations.
Wow, I would have figured it'd been out in California or something.
I would have thought New York City, but I did a little Googling.
Oh, did you Google?
I can't do that at trivia, but I can learn that.
Well, now, do you, what's your favorite movie? I mean, over the years, what's your favorite movie you ever watched?
Oh, man. The movie I watched over and over was probably Dirty Dancing.
Are you serious?
Nobody puts baby in the corner, okay?
Oh, man. Wow, you and Packy got a lot in
Me
common.
too,
sound
Pam.
like.
Did we just become best friends?
I'll see you in trivia.
Dirty Dancing. You go, girl. What about Burt Reynolds? You didn't watch anything with Burt Reynolds in it?
Yeah, didn't he drive the Trans Am?
Are you kidding? Didn't he drive? He made the Trans Am. He made that car.
I'd like to have that car.
Yeah, I guarantee you that's right. Golly.
Cops would be chasing me all over the county.
Yeah. I know how that is. All right, well, you have one. What does she got to do to get her gift certificate?
I've got it here at the station for you. Hey, Pam, call us back. Let us know when you're coming. We'll get you a T-shirt, too, okay?
Okay.
We'll get one for James,
And
too.
please take the T-shirt.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
Everybody, nobody takes a T-shirt. They're
We'll
like,
even give
"Oh."
you a new one. We won't give you one of the slightly used ones.
I appreciate that.
All right.
And who's James?
That's my husband.
Oh, okay. Does he work with you, or is he like a house husband, or what?
Oh, he wishes he was a house husband. No, he's a paramedic firefighter.
He's a
down in
trophy
Virginia.
husband. That's
Oh,
what-
is he a trophy? I know how he feels, man. I'm arm candy. Been that way my whole life. It's hard. People don't respect my sense, my intelligence. They just look at my good looks, and that's the way everybody it's just tough being arm candy. I know how your husband feels just being, just like a piece of meat drug around,
Is that your profile on X?
Yeah.
He'll never look at himself the same way now.
Oh, I know. All right, girl, you take care.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Who y'all got on tomorrow, Pat?
Tomorrow we got Mike and Kathy Merritt from the American Legion talking about the wreaths across.
Hey, that's a big
going on
deal.
Saturday.
Yeah, that's a big deal. That growth. Now, where did that start? Do you remember?
Started up in Maine with the wreath manufacturer. Had some left over and put them on the veterans' graves in one of the national cemeteries up there. And it's grown to be, nationwide now. I forget. Mike told me how many wreaths they lay on that day.
All right. Well, the music is playing, and we've done all the damage we can do, folks. We appreciate the subscribers on YouTube. We'd ask that you'd subscribe some more, because we was up to 215. We dropped down, or 915. We dropped down to 902. Now we're down to 876. So y'all are doing it the wrong way. I want you to subscribe, not prescribe, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, prescribe. Anyway, we'll